Hey there, guys, it's Metro, and we are gonna do it live. I'm just letting you know there will not be any actual gameplay in this episode, so if you want to skip it, totally get it. But that's our plan for today. We're gonna try to do that, and we got some music in the background just playing. But yeah, we're gonna try to get all of this stuff done. I want to do it on screen because I feel like it's a lot easier in case I ever want to go back and look at it. This is a big part of this playthrough. So I've already begun. I just wanted to make sure that I knew what I was doing. So what we did was we made Iron Foe in we turned it into an item, or I turned it into a quest starter. It's still an item that you can wear and all that, but it also starts a quest. And so it's going to start a quest called Iron Foe. And yeah, I won't talk. I don't know. I don't want to obviously you're going to be watching me do it, but yeah, I want to also then go do it in the game. So we'll read all of that when we do it. But so right now we have a quest from the item. I wanted to go to Reginald Windsor. That's the the guy that we did the Ani questline with. So we would look for creature, I guess. Windsor. Gotta get like IDs and stuff. Yeah, it's with a D, right? I already spelled it wrong. Reginald. Reginald. Save that. Okay, creature. I also downloaded the new version of this just because it kept prompting me to do it, but okay, so the new version of him is 12580. So we go to quest ender, add new row. 12580. Okay. And we execute that. Okay, so that quest now has a start point. Now we will make a new quest. I don't know, like this whole part here, the progression and the completion stuff. That needs to be added too, so I don't remember exactly. Is it this? Completion text, right? Yeah. But there's also this new tab. This is quite interesting, so looks like I can't change it though. I guess this is just for like actual different languages or something like that. I don't really know what this is. But it doesn't look like we want to mess with that, so we won't. So this is what would, when you go to turn the quest in and you get to choose your reward, I think this is the text that would show up. But if we don't actually have a, see, the thing is I don't want it to take, okay, we got to remember that because he's going to take the weapon, the required, actually no. We should change that so we don't require the item. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. We don't want there to be a required item, I don't think, because then it's going to take the item, right? Yeah. Okay, we see it's actually, I don't know if this is a new feature, but it's telling exactly how much experience we're going to gain as well. I don't remember where that's here, right? Oh yeah, look at that. You cannot put in other than full numbers, so we'll do 2 for this. Okay, and then request item. All right, well, we'll just see what it looks like. Completion text. So something like, something like that. Okay, so that quest done. So let's make sure it's in the game. Let's test it out before we start, because I want this quest to be like, we're gonna do a quest for him, and that quest is gonna take us back to BRD, and yeah, that's gonna be the guy. That's like gonna be where it all starts, and then every quest in BRD is gonna open up from the quest that we finished there. So let's go ahead and test that out. It should work, but we'll make sure. Okay. So we have the item in our inventory. It says this item begins a quest. The power Dagran Thorisan appeared to possess is obvious as you feel the weight of Iron Foe. When coupled with the stories you have heard from Reginald Windsor and its men, you know you have a new task unfolding before you. After having been through so much together, you feel like it's only appropriate to return to Reginald where you last saw him and hear what he has to say about the weapon being in your hands. Okay. Okay, so... Okay, so I guess I should have been... I should have put that in the other place. Right? Yeah, okay, so that should have been put in the other place. In this one, reward text. And if we had... Oh, there's a list of animations. What would be an interesting one? You can make him do anything, it looks like. That's pretty cool. You can make him do like weapon animations. What the hell is that? Jaina. Something like that. Don't know what the delay would be. In milliseconds. Not sure. Okay, anyway, so that's our quest. That's gonna start it. Then we need to make a new one. I like doing it this way. I think it feels safer. So we'll start it like that. Then we will go to the tool. And we'll go to, yeah, quest. Select quest. Okay, so this is just a duplicate of the previous one. That's the BRD value. This is all Alliance races. So currently this is Alliance only content. I guess that's fine. I don't know what it looks like. Yeah, actually, before we go any further, let's go and see what happens if you're a Horde character. Because I don't want them to be able to do this quest. Quest is not available to your race, okay. So it still shows like it can be used as a quest item, unfortunately. No, we can't wear it anyway because we're just at level 60, level 1 basically. Alright, well that's fine. Okay, so next up is to make a quest from him that's going to send us to BRD. So I'm thinking what I want to say, have him say is something like he's grateful that you brought it back. Well, actually, I think I want to have another step. Yeah, I'm gonna have. Okay, we've already thought about this. So let's look at. I want to kind of look deep into this. I want to find like every, if there's any. Wait. The mother load. What? What the hell is this? What is this? I don't know what this is. Moira Thorisan? Motherlode Iron Foe. I have no idea what this is. Some BFA content, I guess. This is to unlock Dark Iron Dwarves, I guess? Oh, that's really, really weird. I didn't know about this content. I gotta do this again. But we're just gonna ignore this stuff because I don't... We're just gonna try... I just want to see, like, any lore about this weapon possible. Okay, yeah, here's stuff. Iron Foe was wielded by Thalen, Dark Anvil, and used to shape Azurite on the Black Anvil. It was taken by the Venture Company during an attack on Shadowforge City and delivered to Mogul Razduk on Kazan. Moira Thorazan dispatched an Alliance hero to reclaim Iron Foe from Razduk and Motherlode, and it was returned to Thalen, once again used to smelt Azurite. So that's very interesting. Who is that guy? Okay, well, he's not here, so don't worry about him. Ironfoe, the legendary orc-slaying hammer, was forged by Fran. I always say this guy's name wrong. Franclorn Forgerite. While he kept its twin, he bestowed Ironforge to Marshal Windsor's great-great-grandfather, which was passed down each generation to him. Its twin Ironfell was given to Phineas Darkfire, who succeeded Forgerite after his death as the new Dark Iron Chief Architect. Ironfoe was taken from Marshal Windsor when he was captured by Dark Iron Dwarves and held in Blackrock Depths. It was used by Emperor Dagran Thorisand himself until the Emperor's death. Okay, so I have an idea here. I think this is how we're going to do it. So let's say, here's what we're going to do. So I want to, here's what I want to do. I want to do like, I want him to know about Moira, and I want him to offer it to Magni. So I want to do that. How about let's change this and go back to the previous quest. I want him to, I'm trying to like figure out how to like make a narratively interesting thing here. I'll just do this. So probably this part. Maybe no, I don't know. Maybe I should put it. Yeah. Okay. We'll stick with what we had. Let's do it this way. I think it's better to put it. I think it's better to put it in the other quest. I think it's better. So we'll do it this way. Something like that, right? I'd basically say like, tell me all about what happened, you know? Okay, and so then in between quests, quote unquote, we tell them. And what the hell am I doing? I think it's, how do you do it? Like N, right? I want to have our name in there. Okay. Okay. So let's see how that plays out. Alright, so then we have... We don't need the... I don't want the item to be any part of this, honestly. Even though we can do it... Basically what you do is you make the item required for it, but then you make the next quest give the item right back. But that's just... I don't need it. It's pointless. The quest is, like, even if for some reason I, as the player, deleted Iron Foe, like, I still want it to continue, so... It kind of shouldn't be that way, but it's fine. Okay, so... Then so that would be, the quest starter needs to be, I've already forgotten his ID. But I think it's still here, yeah, okay. 12580. So quest starter is 12580. Okay. And then quest ender would be Magni, so we can just look him up. Because I don't want there to be any, I don't want to keep going back and forth. Okay. So that's the ender for that. Also, we need to chain these together. How do we do that again? I think it was in this one we have to do it, right? Next quest. It's here somewhere, I think. Or is it? Not really sure where it is, though. Here somewhere, right? I've forgotten where this is. Let's see. Is it in a different thing, maybe? Oh, yeah. Previous quest ID. It's in template add-on. Okay. So previous quest ID is none. Next quest ID would just be 30012. Okay. And then we gotta do the same thing with this quest. 3011 and then 30013. Okay, yeah, and there we go. Now we have like a chain of quests. Good. Okay, cool. All right, so now Magni is going to talk to us. What brings ye before me? How do we do it with the? Is it like that? Race? I want to do race. Doesn't it say? It just says $N there. I don't know if that's like because I did it wrong. Let's just save that for now and go back to a different quest or something and look. I know we did it a bunch in this quest series, didn't we? $R. So that's how you do it. Okay. So I want him to be a little bit surprised that we brought that here. I'm trying to think, like, should he be happy that we brought it? Or is he going to be unhappy? Because, like, yeah, this weapon is, like, signifying something very bad for him, right? but at the same time, it could potentially be very important for their lives as dwarves. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Like I was trying to think, like, do we want him to recognize it as something important for dwarves, or do we want him to recognize it as the weapon of the guy that stole his daughter? I think one way or the other, we want him to know I have it, and I want him to be the one that sends me to BRD with it. So I think we'll just go with the fact that it's the weapon, and we'll maybe subtly reference it, but we'll go with the fact that it was the weapon. That's the major point of interest here. Okay. So next quest, we're gonna make another one. Duplicate. Okay. Then we'll do same thing, but it's already just got like a reload, I guess. There we go. Okay, there's 13. Okay, so now we're talking to Magni. So what? The loss of my daughter's virtue was hard to bear. The loss of her love for me in this kingdom was far worse. I should try to make him sound like a dwarf too, right? I don't really like the way they talk, to be honest. I fucking hate it, actually. We should do like another quest, I guess, right? I want to have him be like, okay, we're going to send you there as like, we're going to send you there to try to start fixing things. I don't know, it's like I kind of have trouble with this because I feel like a lot of this stuff should be done in like gossip. But I don't know how to do that easily, so I'm just sticking with making quests that do it. But I don't know. I don't want it to feel like too fast. Like I don't want to just get the quest and then just walk away. Like I wanted there to be a weight to it, you know? Like I want there to be like a moment there between me and Magni that matters. So we had the loss of my daughter's virtue was hard to bear. The loss of her love for me and this kingdom was far worse. Seeing that, oh, I spelled it. I'm sure there's gonna be tons of typos. Seeing that cursed mallet here in your hands does little to calm my nerves, but all dwarves can recognize greatness when they see it. It truly is a magnificent work of smithing, but it holds little favor here in this court. I'd be a fool to waste this opportunity before. I think we should, yeah, do it like that. That weapon is a symbol of leadership for the Dark Irons, and if I can't convince my own daughter to help broker this peace between us, then I will have to trust you with it. See, like, I gotta figure out, like, because I want it to be like, we have a quest. There's gotta be, like, a point of entry for us. Like, I don't know who to start with. It feels like there should be, like, a man on the inside kind of thing, you know? Like, is there any Dark Iron Dwarf anywhere that would be, like, a good point of contact for us to start with? Maybe we should take it back to Falcorn Fordrite or whatever. That would be interesting. That might be the place to start. Yeah, that would probably be the right choice. We have to be dead again to see him, but that would be the right choice, I think. Okay. How would he know about that? How do I get him to tell us to do that? I don't know how to get him to ask me to do that. How do we write that? Let's see. Okay, let's see. Like just. Something like that. I don't know how to word this stuff though. So it's like that's the confusing part. That's the part for me that it's like I don't feel like super confident with. Like how do I make it sound like Blizzard would want me to do this? Because he wouldn't know about Fran Clorn Fordrite being dead and being talkable too, right? But I want him to tell me to do that, basically. I don't know how to word that. I mean, obviously I know where I'm going with it, so I don't personally, but I just want it to sound good. I want it to sound right. I think. Yeah, let's see if we do this like this. So I said, take it back to the depths, find someone, anyone who can be sympathetic to our cause, and you having that blasted mallet. Surely you had help from someone before to get your foot in the door, no? Okay, and so that's like me trying to be like a little tongue-in-cheek because of the door being openable, right? Find... how about, yeah, let's just spell it out, I guess. I mean, I think this is what Blizzard would do, honestly. Okay, so now we're looking for... Fran Clorn... Like that. Yeah. That's him, right? Well, we want to first type his name, but yeah, that's him. Okay. Try to figure out, like, I don't know how he spoke to us last. What was the last thing we said to him? I think it was, we don't actually speak to him, right? Where did we, how did this quest start? It's just like you randomly do it. There's no, like, lead in or any indication that he has it, I guess. Okay. I think it will be like, he'll be grateful. He'll know that we did that for him, and he'll be happy to help us. That's a good way to do it, I think. Okay, so then quest starter is Magni, right? Quest ender is Fran Clorn Forge, right? A lot of 8s. Did we do this part? Previous quest ID? No. So this is 3012. Next is 3014. Okay. Great. Okay, so now we make another one, I guess. Well, first we have to do something like this again. This is the only thing, it's like, why would we be back to see him here? I guess we'll just make that his entry speech into this, like, well, that's a weird way to put murdering somebody. I shall never forget the help you have given me. Iron Fell was too important to this. Okay. How about just people? Okay, so now new quest. Duplicate. 14. Where'd it go? What just happened? Huh. What just happened? What? What just happened? Where'd it go? Did I not make it? I guess not. That was really weird, right? What happened there? Not sure. Okay, anyway. Now we have a new quest to work on. Okay, so now we're speaking to Franklin Fordright. He is going to tell us you exceeded definitely wish maybe they fixed that. No. It's kind of weird that it shows you spell it wrong, but it doesn't tell you how to spell it exactly. Just I before E, of course. Okay, being able to retrieve Iron Fell and returning to its rightful place in the hands. But now... I'm trying to like... I want to say that like the weapon changed Dwarven culture. Who should I take it to though? That's the only thing. I still haven't really gotten. I feel like we still haven't kind of figured that point of entry out. Do we want to just turn it in here? I think maybe that's the right play. I think we turn it in here, and then there's suddenly just quests in BRD. I think that's the right way to do it. You would say that. 2 R. I think it might just be 1 R. Let's try to look it up. Yeah. Word, past tense, 2 R's, okay. Is that how you spell his name? Not sure why I'm guessing. Too specific of a name. That was it. Okay, so that's it for that. Now we gotta do this again. 3013. Then I guess at this point we're done. We're not gonna add a new quest ID because every quest is gonna change from this one instead. So there isn't a next quest here. So that's done. Then we'll do this. No. Yes. Okay. And we're gonna still talk to Franklin here and say that look. What should I say? What would he say to us? I don't know what to say to make the Dark Iron Dwarves not seem like our enemy right now. You know what I mean? Because we just killed them. We just fought them hundreds of times. Thousands of like creatures killed in there. You know what I mean? Like it was a massacre. But now all of a sudden, I want you to go in there and help them. It speaks volumes of your character to put aside the let's say go seek out any Like that. That seems good. Or how about... Okay, that's good. The quest starter here is just him the whole way, right? Okay, so I think this is a good place. How long have we been doing this for? Almost an hour. Okay, so I think it's a good place to kind of stop, unquote. Let's start our first quest. I know I definitely want to have a quest for Angerforge. That seems like, yeah. I mean, that guy's... He seems like one of the most important NPCs in there, you know what I mean? It's general, too. So let's try to get this done. I want to see one quest before we start and test it. So, General Angerforge. There's a couple other people that I think would be good targets. Like, I definitely don't... I don't know how to work it because I want there to be, like... I want to talk to somebody who is, like, unhappy with the fact that, like, these characters are here. You know what I mean? Like, that he's trusting the old gods, the Ragnarok stuff, and that the dark... I want to look into it a little bit more before I do that, you know? Because I don't know exactly the story here. But, yeah, I want to find people who are definitely on our side. Like, who now that we are the leader, they're happy about that, you know? And I think the only one that really stands out is General Angerforge. I feel like I mean, what the fuck is that guy doing in there? You know what I mean? He's a Tauren. There's not a lot of characters in here that I'm like, oh yeah, definitely. I feel like this guy is a Twilight guy. You know what I mean? I don't know why he's in there. The only other person that seems interesting is High Justice Grimstone, but I don't think there's any way to actually talk to him. This guy seems like relatively benign. He's another one that's like, oh yeah, I think you can get quests from him. But I mean, like, this guy's not even a person. That's a fucking rock elemental, you know what I mean? A couple rock elementals. A Tauren. A Twilight person, basically. General Angerforge. Golem Lord Argomac. Bunch of dwarves. Or a bunch of goblins for some reason. I mean, Hurley Blackbreath, I guess not, but... definitely I want to do a quest with Plugger to get the key. We need to get the key. And I guess that's kind of it, unfortunately. Maybe Phineas, but since we killed him, I don't think I don't think we'll go back to that area of the dungeon. But pretty much only stuff in the beginning of the dungeon. But I also want to have a look. Here, let's just do that right now. There are no quests. Yeah, so these guys are only yellow. That's strange. Oh, is that because we're GM? Yeah. I don't actually have the weapon on currently. Oh, I gave it away, right? Yeah. See that? Yeah, I gave it away. With a quest item. Oh, yeah, no, okay. How do I see this on Wowhead? I guess I don't. Okay, so we got it back again. Yeah, I know I'm already on the quest, but I want to equip it. Okay. There we go. Alright, so now they're green. Yeah, okay, cool. Okay, so I want to have, like, a guy out in the world, too, somewhere. Where would that be? Where would be a good location? Maybe there's somebody in here, right? There's, like, an elite in here. Somebody. What's down here? The Incendisar place. There isn't anything back here, right? There isn't actually. There's no dwarves here. I don't know that there's any, like, dark iron, important dark iron out in the world anywhere. There's this guy that we kill for the quest. So I suppose that might have to be who we talk to. I think it's going to be the only person that's available. Oh. Yeah, this is a him, right? Overseer Maltorius. I don't know. Maybe I just won't have anybody here. It's really out of the way, and I don't know how to make a quest that would make you want to come back here. I guess maybe what we can do is put somebody in the towers or something. How do we get out of here? Isn't there like a hole? But where? Because you got to navigate these towers, and I don't want it to be somebody that you would actually have killed by. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think there's any good place to do it. Unless we, like, delete one of these guys and put him in one of these camps. That's not a bad idea, I guess. But there isn't really a camp for him that would make sense. What is this? What is this? Oh, it's not even a place you can get to. Oh, I guess it is. We have to drop down from up here. Well, that's kind of interesting. This is... Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, and then you just drop down into there. That's kind of weird. Well, I guess we could... I don't know that we need it. So, I'm not sure yet. But we're definitely Anger Forge is slam dunk. 100% slam dunk, so we're going with him first. He is offering us quests. 100% chance. So, let's go ahead and make a quest for him right now, and then we're gonna go do all this, and then that's gonna be this episode. It's gonna be a long one, I guess, but or maybe we should change. Yeah, maybe we should do that in the next episode, but I don't know though, because then I don't know what I would do after that. But yeah, let's go make that. So we're gonna just do another. What's happened here? Oh, you're right. It's like, yeah. Okay. All right. So now we're gonna have actual quests. So yeah, let's see. So I imagine we have to change something about, first of all. Let's just do that for now. I assume we're gonna have to change something about General Angerforge. So let's look him up. Creature. Okay. What the hell is that? Oh, those are things he's immune to. Oh, that's very interesting. So you can make him grippable. That's how you do that. That's pretty cool. Incapacitate effects such as repentance. Wow, that's a separate thing. Huh. Oh, that's kind of cool. Anyway, alright, so we know how to do that now, at least. What are unit flags? Regenerate power. Unit flags, 1. Not sure what it does, but it is needed to cast non-triggered spells and smart scripts. Okay. So don't touch that. This is probably not what we're looking for anyway. I think there's like NPC flags, right? Yeah, it's this. Okay, so make him a quest giver. Great. Okay, I think that's it. Right? I hope. So what we want to do here is we want to kill him. We're going to do some testing here. Because I want to kill him and then figure out, you know, to make sure it works basically. So we're going to do both of those things. But all right, so he's a quest giver now, seemingly. I think that's enough. Find out. He might need the gossip menu too. I don't know. But anyway, let's make the quest. So we're gonna make 15. Not a quest currently. Why is that? Or do we have to like reload? I think. Oh, because that is in there. That's fine. Okay. So. Okay, so quest starter, let's do that first. General Anger Forge. Okay, executed. Then we will have quest ender will also be him, but we don't even really know what the quest is going to be yet. But I want him to go, I want the quest to just be there and we'll figure it out afterwards. I guess we'll do it now too. But I want to, there's a lot here, man. I want to really think about who he would be at war with. They're gonna dislike. I want there to be like a hatred for the other denizens of this, you know, spire, basically. Oh, that's the other thing we need to do. We need to do previous quest ID, so it would be 1-4. Yeah. Okay. Great. And so everything is a chain from that now, so we can't just come in here and do these. We have to have done all that stuff first. Okay, so now what do we make him say? Let's see. Can it really be? Well, I don't know. How do we word it, right? I don't know. So he should be subservient to us, but I don't know. Should he be? Because I want him to be the quest giver. He wants us to do something, but how do I get him to tell us what to do? I think we'll still do like a point of entry thing. I think he'll be the point of entry. And we'll have him give... Yeah, I think we'll do that. I think we'll do that. I think we'll have him be the... I don't know, man. It's hard to come up with a good idea here. I think I don't think so. I don't think so. Should I make him be like boastful that let's see, like so I want him to say to me, good, I'm glad that you came to see me. We have a lot of problems outside. Yeah, okay, so let's do it like that. How should I word it? Like, I want there to be. I want it to be clear that there's more than one set of denizens in this spire, but the only ones we care about are the Dark Irons. Is that. Is that like a name? Or is that. Yeah, okay. He is notorious for pledging the Dark Iron clan in service to the elemental lord Ragnaros, who his ancestor, sorcerer Thane Tharasan, successfully summoned to the mortal plane. His allegiance to Firelord led to the eventual downfall when he was killed by the forces of Alliance set by Magni. Okay, you know what, dude, brother, we're fucking reading this. I gotta brush up on this. Like, this is gonna be crazy. Emperor Dagran Thorsan, a direct descendant. Okay, hold on. Let's just go right to that then. Okay, we'll come back to that. A direct descendant of sorcerer Thane Thorsan and Mogud ruled the Dark Iron clan and with a combination of charisma, sorcery, and iron will. The emperor ruled his people not from the city founded by and named for his ancestor, but rather from the depths of Blackrag Mountain near the entrance to Ragnaros' domain, the Molten Core. The emperor's dark irons swarmed the depths of Black Rock Mountain, and have also been seen in Searing Gorge to the north and Burning Steppes to the south. Even as the leader of the clan, he was, like all Dark Iron dwarves, a servant of Ragnaros. However, while Thorsan delighted in the power that Ragnaros had bestowed upon him, he bristled at the servitude of the Fire Lord. When Ragnaros ordered Thorsan to prepare the Dark Irons for a new war, the Emperor was overjoyed. Okay. So I think. Oh, wait, hold on. There's more about Magni's. Well, we're not going to change it now, but intended to use her as a hostage as of last resort once war began. He believed that Magni would never consider assaulting Blackrock Mountain if it meant putting Moira in harm's way. Thorsan found himself falling in love with Moira. She had a sharp wit and strong will and was not intimidated in the slightest by her predicament. Okay. Hmm. Where would you learn this? Chronicles. See, me and Cop talked about this. I was under the impression that she had organized the kidnapping to be able to be with him. That honestly, that's how it seemed to me. Um. Yeah. Okay. Wait. He also sent his emissaries and agents to the gnomish capital of Nomergon, apparently in an effort to back the self-proclaimed ruler of Nomergon's sicko thermoplug. Oh. Dark Iron Ambassador. Yeah, those are mobs in the dungeon, right? Are they? Yeah. It's a Dark Iron rare elite in the dungeon. Oh, that's interesting. This is the last boss and best friend of High Tinker Gelbin Megatork. God, this dude, the people who like bash on the lore of WoW, man, I don't know. Anyway, Sorcerer Thane Thorsan was the leader of the shadowy sorcerers of the Dark Iron Clan before and during the War of the Three Hammers. Oh no, we don't have any idea what that is. What is that? Oh God, what is that? God, man, you can do like a whole fucking dissertation on just lore that happens before this game. It seems like. Okay, let's just read the blurb about this. Having hid within the deepest shadows under the mountain of Ironforge and plotting against both their Bronzebeard and Wildhammer cousins, when Modimus Anvilmar died, a dwarven civil war erupted in which the three most powerful dwarven clans, Dark Irons, Bronzebeards, and Wildhammer, battled for supremacy over the city of Ironforge. Having been defeated by the Bronzebeard clan, Tharsan and his clan were cast out of Ironforge, retreating to the beautiful Redruz Mountains. He declared himself Dark Iron Emperor in a city he named for himself and plotted vengeance upon his brother dwarves. Years later, the Dark Irons launched a simultaneous assault on the other two clans in a conflict that came to be known as the War of the Three Hammers. Okay, I think we have our answer one way or the other, though. This is fucking cool. Well, where is this from? Like, is this a book? War of Three Hammers, History of Warcraft. It's a book? Oh, it's an in-game book. Oh, we got to do this at some point, dude. I really want to do this at some point. Where we read all the in-game books. Okay, anyway, okay, we have our answer. It's a family name. So that's the right way to put it. That's pretty much the only question I had. Okay. Okay, so I think that's a good way to put it. So we will have a quest to kill lots of orcs, basically. Okay. And so now we need to do... Oh, okay. First of all, I forgot about this part. Reward factions. Yeah, I guess we won't have any. I was going to make it like an Ironforge thing, but I guess we won't. We just won't have any rep rewards. Anyway, then we will do required... What do we have to do? Objective text. I've yet to actually do this. I've not made a quest where you actually have to kill something yet. I don't think, right? Non-standard objective text. Okay, so that's if we want to have a custom text. Required factions, NPC, or oh yeah, NPC or game object. That's what that means. Okay, so this is what we're looking for. We're looking for creatures in Blackrock Depths. So let's quickly go and look. We're gonna look for I hope there's only 4 types, but one way or the other, we'll pick 4 types of orcs, and our goal will be to kill everyone in the area, basically. Whatever that requirement is. Okay, so Scar Shield Legionnaire, good place to start. There's a lot of them. Wowhead is like really laggy anymore, man. Okay. We're looking for that ID. Okay, so like let's see how many there like actually are. So we got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's a ton, right? Is there more than 20? I want it to be like a full clear of the dungeon. But I don't want it to be more than there actually are in the dungeon. There's gotta be more than 20, right? Oh, there's probably like 40. There's a million of them. Those ones at least. Some of the other ones not maybe, but... There's warlocks and spellbinders and raiders as well. I guess we'll find out when we actually do the dungeon, but... Is there more over here too? Oh, there's a million of them. Yeah, okay. Okay, well fuck it. Let's just go with let's go 25. It seems like a lot, right? It seems like all of them. We'll just do 25 for everything, and then we'll adjust it when we actually go to do the quest. Because I doubt there's 25 of all of these mob types, but... Okay, so that's the one mob type. Then there's also warlocks and raiders. There's probably only like... Oh, and there's spellbinders. There's probably like 1 warlock for every 5 legionnaires, right? What at the very beginning was there? Anything else? Spellbinders. Oh, Acolyte. There's only a few of those. I don't know what that's about. Scar Shield, Spellbinder. In this area, there's Acolytes instead of Warlocks, but... We'll just stick with Warlocks. Okay, well, let's just do like 15 of the other ones then. Let's just do it like this. It'll be easier to find mobs. Oh, and then there's some mobs outside the dungeon too, huh? That's an interesting idea. Because we can only have 4, right? 4? Oh no, we can have... Yeah, we can only have 4. There's only really 4 mob types. And there's a 5th mob type with those acolytes. What's outside the dungeon? See, this would just be boring, I think, to kill these. But we do have to kill the quartermaster. Although I don't remember what that's for. That's for like the Ani attunement, or the BWL attunement, I think, right? See, they're not even like, yeah, they're just like really weak mobs at this point, so I don't think we'll bother with them. Okay. Or maybe we should, though. Okay, maybe we should start with these guys, actually. This is not a bad idea. Let's make 2 quests. That's a good idea. Let's do that. Okay, we're gonna make 2 quests. Okay, so first one. Let's edit that quest. Well, let's change it right now. So we're looking for sentries and grunts. So sentries and grunts. And there's definitely not going to be 25 of these, but we'll just go with some smaller numbers and tweak it. Okay. And then so let's like let's change it. Let's see. Okay. I like that. Okay. Did we we did this right? Yeah, okay. Okay, so but yeah, we also need to Ooh. Pretty good idea here. Have the rewards for these quests be loot from his table. That's a very interesting idea. I wanted to do like a bag of things. I don't know. We're not doing that. I don't have time for that. But that's a very interesting idea. How long have we been doing this now? An hour and a half already. Okay, so we are definitely going to have the quest reward more stuff. Where would that stuff, where'd that go? The amount of experience. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so let's see. 7? What's 7? 14,000 experience. Is that a lot? I don't even know at this point. Let's take a look at previous quests. See, we didn't really like. Let's just look at the Anya Tumen again. Whatever like the last quest in the Anya Tumen is, feels like that's like what should be experience-wise. I'm sure it gives a lot. But these are like very important quests. So let's look at that. Seven. Okay, perfect. That's the number 14,000 experience, so we got it right. First try. Can we do a range? No. Or can we? Can we do like a percentage? I wanted there to be a range, but oh, what should we name this, by the way? Something like that. Okay. So yeah, we got. All right, I think we're good. So I think we can go try it out, and then we'll do more quests inside the dungeon, and then obviously we'll add other quests to other NPCs in there too. Okay. So I think we'll just make this one whole thing, and then next episode we'll actually go do the content, and we'll see if anything needs to be fixed. I'm sure there's gonna be at least one thing. So we're good, I think, right? Feels like we must be good. I think we're good. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one where we begin doing fully functional. I don't know how to say it. We're gonna do some stuff. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one.